What is going on, everybody?
Hello!
It is Pixbonders here, and welcome back to AI the Somnium Files. When we left off, boy was that an episode last time. Everything is fucking kicking into high gear
I'm pretty sure
today.
you said that in the previous one, too. When we
Listen, it just keeps going and going. It's like an Energizer Bunny, the drama in this.
Yeah.
We went through Hitomi's Somnium and have kind of learned the truth of her involvement in things way back when it comes to her best friend Manaka, the body that is very much similar to Iris's that we have in the cold storage warehouse.
Yep.
And seeing how, you know, Manaka and So were involved in the baby, and So didn't like that, and so the Kumakuras were involved in it. We saw, Rohan, that's the big guy's name. We've also learned that you can change consciousnesses by using a Somnium machine. And after recording last time, I had a revelation.
Wait, wouldn't that make Iris our sister, kind of, sort of? The music drop.
Oh, my brain's broken on that one.
Because of So. Half sibling.
Well, that depends. Are you talking physically or mentally? Physically, yes.
Physically, yeah.
Physically, yes. Mentally, no.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm pretty sure Date isn't involved, and he was involved in the body switch with number 89 when he was captured.
That's our theory, though.
That's what I'm pretty confident on. Everyone else, unfortunately, is a little at a loss for words, but I had an idea last night after recording where I was like, oh my fucking god. Now, I think Hitomi...
The first thing I thought was, oh my fucking gosh, she fucking did.
I think Hitomi knows about the Somnium thing, which I would assume probably came from Renju at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Because remember when we were talking about Iris and her brain tumor that's terminal, we were talking...
there is a way
she was talking about there is a way to fix her,
yeah,
or save her, but we didn't get to finish that. And the only way that it could sensibly make sense is to use the sync machine to forcibly put her conscious in someone else's body, because then she would have a normal brain based on who she was put in.
Yeah. But what about the rest of the
and
body?
And maybe that's the point behind...
What about the missing eye and the stabs in the back?
I don't know. I mean, you could put it in anyone's body, technically, just to keep her alive. But, I don't know. We're back in time playing as Hitomi with a baby on us, so we're just gonna... I don't know what looking around will do, but... I mean, do you want to do that since it's Hitomi we're playing as right now?
Oh, that's right. You can see the trees and sky outside. A sofa.
Rug? No.
A
Table?
soda. Coffee table.
Christ.
Tea. Steam is rising from the tea.
Okay, it's pretty basic stuff. Baby.
Baby. Monica's baby sleeping soundly. She has a sweet scent, a scent that touches the bottom of my heart.
It's almost like it could be a parent or something.
A cute sleeping face. She's so adorable.
Shelves? Wooden
shelf. Stop reading it. The light is off.
Alright, so those aren't important. Alright. Oh no, it's just 19-year-old window.
Yeah.
Okay.
Renju sitting down.
Okay. Did you get the birth certificate?
Did you get the birth certificate?
The mob doctor took care of everything. I have the birth certificate, and I even picked up a mother and baby book. It wasn't cheap, but you don't have to worry about it. Just submit the birth certificate, and everything will be taken care of. You look worried.
I feel like I'm somehow betraying Manaka. She was the one who gave birth.
Soon, you won't even be able to think about that, because a war is about to begin.
A war?
Between you and the baby.
What?
You won't get a good night's sleep for a long
Oh,
time.
he's just talking about parenting.
I was like,
Might
what
even
are you
start to
talking
resent
about?
Manaka for all this.
Really?
Anyway, as soon as you submit the certificate, you will officially be her mother. Be sure to raise her responsibly. I'll help. Occasionally.
Occasionally, huh?
Is this why you're not parenting Mizuki? Because you're too busy helping with Iris?
What should we name her?
Let's talk about Monica's killer first.
Alright.
I don't really want to discuss this, but there's something you need to know. After talking to the Kumakura gang, I found out who killed Manaka. So's son, Saito Sejima.
How? Saito was only...
12 years old.
Why? Why would a little boy do that?
I don't know the motive, but I know it's true. So used his connections with the Kumakuras to cover up for his son. And all of the evidence of this scandal, of course.
I'll never forgive them. So, his son, or the Kumakuras.
I feel the same way. But you can't think about revenge now. You and the baby can't lead a life like that. Just bear with it for now. The opportunity will come. So wait until the right moment. Okay?
When's that supposed to be? The right one for revenge. Is that happening now?
Anyway, what should we name her?
Yeah.
I was thinking about her name. How about Iris?
Iris?
The goddess of rainbows in Greek mythology? And the colored part of your eye.
And the flower, too.
Right.
I thought it might have something to do with your name, Hitomi.
Not only that, it's also for Manaka's name. The kanji for Manaka uses the character for love. And Manaka reminds me of Manako, Japanese for eye.
So both names have something to do with the eye.
And eye, which means love, will always be a part of Iris.
So that's how you came up with the name?
Don't you think it's nice?
That's super involved.
Iris.
Yeah.
Iris.
Honestly,
How long you been thinking about this?
That's how I come up with names for my
Yeah.
OCs, to be
I
honest.
really
Yeah.
like it.
I like having meaning
And
for
so
names.
my life with Iris began. Raising a child was much harder than I expected. Waking up in the middle of the night to change diapers or feed her. Iris wasn't a good sleeper. I had to sing her lullabies to put her to sleep. And I always needed to put her to bed so carefully. It would only take 10 seconds before she'd start crying again.
Oh god.
So I had to pick her up, sing her another lullaby, then put her back to bed. After doing this over and over, before I knew it, the morning sun would creep in through the windows. But even with all that, I cherished every single day. My hatred for those responsible never went away. But my hands were full, raising Iris. I devoted myself to her. I never thought about anything else. Eventually, my desire for revenge just faded away.
And then you became a mother.
Mama! Mama! Woof! Woof! Mama! Omelet! Omelet!
What?
Sleepy. Up? Mommy, I won race today! Is Mommy proud of me?
Oh.
Mommy, I want to see Milky Moon again! Mommy, you were so good at dancing!
Oh yeah, that story.
Yeah.
Mommy, pancakes are done! Sorry, I burned it a little. Mommy, why can't I dance at the stores? I can't help it. My body dances on its own.
It's possessed by the power of dance.
Mommy, don't more people come to barbecues? How come it's always you and me?
Because we can't trust anyone else.
Hey, Mommy. How long will it take my bone to get better?
Oh
I
yeah.
want to dance again with everybody.
Remember that?
Mhm.
From the playground.
Hey, Mommy, do you like my shirt? Look, we're matching.
That's adorable.
Mommy, thank you for everything. I love you more than anything in the whole wide world. Mommy, look.
She's so
I drew it.
cute. Look at her face.
The Okonomiyaki War, huh?
That was so fun. We should do it again.
The food or the food fight?
Both.
Both.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to say no to the latter, sweetie.
Damn.
It took forever to clean.
But Uncle said he wants to do it again too. Hey, Mommy.
Yes?
Are you gonna marry him?
What are you talking about?
As long as it's Uncle, I'm all for it. I say go for it.
You can't. You have to stop saying uncle though.
I would
if you-
always question myself. Could I keep living a lie? I had promised Monica that I would avenge her. But I couldn't work up the courage. And maybe Renju was exaggerating, but there's no statute of limitations for murder in Japan. If we showed Monika's body to the police, So would be punished by the law, and the Tsujima's and Kumakura's crimes would be uncovered. But that would mean Iris's secret would be uncovered as well. That's what I was really worried about.
Yeah.
I didn't want Iris to know that So was her father. And even more than that, I didn't want her to know that I'm not her real mother. That's the real reason I've been silent for 18 years. I didn't want to lose Iris.
That makes
But
sense.
Yeah. What's the but?
fate can be cruel.
Oh boy.
God used other means to take Iris from me.
Yeah.
In January, Iris suddenly collapsed. It was caused by a malignant tumor in her brain. There's nothing we can do. She only has a year to live at most. That's what the doctor said. If you remember me telling you.
Yeah.
But what I didn't tell you is that there was an experimental new treatment. It was
what?
Some of the cutting-edge nanomachines can even go inside your body and cure illnesses. They can even cure cancer. And they go beep, beep, beep. That's what Mom said.
That line makes more sense now.
Yeah, it does.
nanomachines. Nanomachines could remove the tumor, but the procedure would be so expensive.
Yeah.
With my salary, it wasn't something I could afford.
Renju!
I thought hard about it. About how I could get my hands on that kind of money.
Just
but I couldn't think of a
ask
solution.
fans. You're like, hey, donations.
Time passed.
Between donations and Renju.
Before I knew it, it was November.
I'm sure Oda would donate his entire life salary to save Iris.
His entire
Iris's
life
symptoms
savings.
worsened. Her time was running out. I was starting to panic. I couldn't sit here and waste time while Iris... In any case, I had to get the money before it was too late. So I thought of a plan. A plan to blackmail So Tsujima.
Okay.
I wonder if that's why she was talking to him in the other timeline.
Maybe.
2 days ago, on Saturday night, I called So and invited him to come to the warehouse. He agreed to come. After I hinted at what happened 18 years ago.
So this is why the body was
I
on
had
the
prepared
table.
everything, hiding behind the forklift until So came. When he finally arrived,
What happened?
he walked over to the workbench where I had laid Monika's body. He lifted the cloth and looked down. He whimpered and stumbled back. Even he was fazed, seeing a body he thought he got rid of 18 years ago. Not to mention it was the body of a woman he was in a relationship with.
Yeah.
A woman his own son killed. He reacted exactly as I expected he would. I had prepared a recording and sent it to his phone.
Buzz, motherfucker.
I know what happened 18 years ago. Everything. I know who did it, and I know she had a baby inside her.
I want to play a game.
You can probably guess what I'm going to say next.
I want to play a game.
Prepare to pay
Stop.
for my silence. I will tell you the exact amount later. And don't tell anyone about this. Not Saito, not the Kumakuras. If you do anything even remotely suspect, I will go to the press with the truth. Understand?
I told him to keep quiet and cut ties with the Kumakuras. Even if he found out who I was, without the Kumakura gang, he had no power over me.
Maybe that's why he
And
was
there's
visiting
no
the
way he'd
Kumakuras
risk his political
before.
career.
Maybe.
Not to go after me. I saw So put his phone back into his pocket and run out of the warehouse.
I don't know if that even happened at the same time.
I came out of my hiding place to put Monika's body back.
But then,
Then, something unexpected happened.
whoopsie,
We showed up.
it's a me, a Mario.
I saw you, Date. I hid behind the forklift before you saw me. And when you were done looking around,
Oops.
It can't be. Iris.
It's like, oops. Didn't mean for you to see that. I was losing consciousness. This was a lot of information to take in such a small amount of time. My head felt fuzzy. I couldn't gather my thoughts. I didn't know what to say. Instead, Iba did the talking.
Iris is not Hitomi's daughter. But Iris's father is Sosajima. Her mother, Manaka Iwai, was killed 18 years ago by So's son, Saito. However, Hitomi raised Iris since she was a baby. Hitomi showed unwavering love and compassion for her, just as much as her biological mother would have, if not more.
Yeah, she did.
He was a real homie.
Iris's tumor was discovered in January of this year.
They told me, homie.
The only possible treatment was experimental nanotechnology. However, that treatment is restrictively expensive.
Yeah.
Hitomi devised a plan to blackmail Sosajima for the money.
How did that go?
The best way to establish the blackmail was to show him proof directly.
I mean, I'd say that's probably why she met with So, was to finalize the blackmail payment.
But she tried to stay anonymous. So why go there?
I mean, at some point she'd have to break that to get the money, I would suspect.
That's true.
That is why Hitomi created the scene with the corpse. She was the one who called So to the warehouse.
She also could have been like, hey, leave the money in a briefcase in the warehouse.
On Sunday night, what Date saw was what Hitomi had prepared for So. That is the summary of what we have learned so far. But there are some things I have yet to understand.
Hit me with it.
Date, pull yourself together. Ask her questions. Date, snap out of it.
I heard I have a call from me and came too. Boss, you hearing this shit? You're still not up there. You've left me here. You've locked me in. We're never leaving again.
To be fair, that was a lot to take in at once.
Tell me sitting quietly.
We had time to process. Date did not.
Yeah. I mean, you kind of knows, but why did Rohan remove Monica's eye?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I have no idea.
Thankfully, we know he has a thing for eyes.
Yeah,
Great.
he's weird.
Did you tell Renju about blackmailing So?
No, I did
Move
not.
the camera so you can see your face. There
Sorry.
you go.
Figure
All
not.
of this was my idea.
I probably don't have to ask, but let me just be sure. After I left the warehouse, what did you do?
I put Monica's body back under the hood of the forklift. Then, I left.
Makes sense.
That's why the police didn't see the body when they arrived on the scene.
Yeah.
It's a ghost!
It makes perfect sense now that I have the facts. Iris did not resurrect.
God, they're
You
like
simply mistook
identical.
Monica for Iris.
Yeah.
The body did not disappear. Hitomi moved it. Those were the events at the warehouse Sunday night.
You're not crazy, Date.
Mm.
There are no parallel worlds, kind of.
Yeah, so I wonder maybe if part of why Renju was trying so hard to get something done was to move Iris into a different body that would bring her, you know, that would kind of like help cure her of her tumorness. I don't know.
Tumorness?
Because still, why would Renju be with number
You
89
could have just
of all
said
people?
of her tumor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, that's why, to me, I feel like, now that we've learned of the whole body swapping thing, that Renju's actions don't fully make sense. Like, there's a part of it that kind of does, but then everything else being presented doesn't fit the bill. Summarize this shit for me. I'm gonna
There are
die.
still a few loose ends, but I believe I understand what occurred 18 years ago. However, none of this ties directly back to Shoko Nadami.
Still wondering why that
Her
happened.
murder was just 4 days ago. Is it connected? Or are these two separate cases?
I mean, they'd have to be
If
connected.
there is a connection, it would be with Renju and So. can think about it later. More importantly,
Whew.
I headed for the exit.
Wait,
But
Yes?
where are you going?
to look for Iris, of course.
But you have no idea where she is, right?
right?
Do you know something?
Yes.
Do you know where she is?
Oh boy.
How do you know where Iris is?
At around 4 o'clock today, I received a phone call. I don't know who it was. They were using a voice modulator.
Sounds familiar.
What did they say?
I have your daughter. Don't call the police or she dies.
Jeez.
That's why I didn't tell you earlier.
Renju.
Yeah,
We don't know that
technically
for
are the
certain.
police, kind of, sort of.
It could be number 89.
Fits the
Either
bill.
way, Iris is in danger right now.
Rest of your story.
The voice asked for something else. He told me to go to a specified location with you.
With me.
Yes.
The culprit knows me?
Please tell me it wasn't to come
It
here.
must be Renju.
Hmm.
What location?
Did we get got? Is that why Boston?
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry, but this stops now.
Well, boss, you okay?
Date! Run!
Did she get stabbed or shot or
Boss!
something? Or just drugged? I don't know what.
Please, do not worry. I merely put her to sleep.
Oh, okay.
What are you doing?
My orders. They told us to halt our investigation. The boss was already going against orders as it is, which is why...
Investigation? What investigation? Shoko or Iris?
Neither. The
What?
investigation of Manaka's murder.
Of
Monica.
course.
But her case is all but completely solved.
Yes, but only to us, right? If we say nothing, then her investigation is ongoing.
So Tsujima. So threatened us, didn't he?
I don't know. But you've been stripped of your authority on this investigation. As of 5 minutes ago. In fact, you are to be placed under house arrest.
What?
What will you do, Date?
Punch you in the fucking
I
jaw.
suggest you comply.
Iris, think your way
Ira,
out of
can you
this.
turn the power
Or
off?
Iba, not Iris.
Alright, get ready. 3, 2, 1.
We still have access to everything, right? Peter did not smart us on that front.
Ooh!
You're not using that hand anymore.
Did he just fucking dislocate his arm?
Now tell me, where is the location?
It was probably here. Because it's the way it felt.
I can't tell you.
Oh, what?
Why not?
If I told you, you'd go alone, wouldn't you? But if I don't go with you...
Alright, take me there.
What else are we gonna do?
Yeah.
Go home? Leave Peter in the locker? Like... What about Boss? Do we just leave her on the floor in there?
She'll wake up eventually.
Hopefully.
Just have a post-it note on her. Just be like, Peter's in the closet.
In the locker, yeah.
Oh, we're back here.
I know this place.
It's the chemical plant that closed 8 years ago.
I knew that. How did I know that? Corners of my mind were aching.
Date, I'm sorry, but this is going to be bad.
What happened?
Someone has begun to access my stored memory.
What?
They are attempting to wipe all the data.
What?
Everything I have accumulated over the last 5 years.
What?
Including backups.
Pewter. Is Pewter doing this?
Peter's in the locker,
Almost
though.
definitely.
How's he doing that?
He does have admin rights.
He must have gotten out.
I summoned some ice, but that will only buy time. I have 4 hours at the most. After my ice is broken, Peter will be able to access Watch It, my core programming. He would be able to destroy my mind.
Why?
It must be related to the orders they are receiving from the top. The
He was all
higher-ups
taped up,
clearly
though.
see you as a threat, Date. They are attempting to limit your power by removing me from the equation. I suppose their motivation hardly matters now. The most important thing now is finding Iris and bringing her to Abyss within 4 hours. Or else, I will cease to exist.
No! No!
Dude.
Date, what's wrong?
Everything.
Nothing.
Oh.
All right, now you know. So get moving. I'm counting on you, Date.
I'm gonna die if you don't do this.
Yeah.
4 hours. It's fine, there should be plenty of time. I gripped my revolver and got moving.
Oh boy.
Alright. Who all's in here? Knock knock.
I'll go in first. You wait here.
Okay.
Walk in, instantly blasted. So they just started blasting.
No. Hopefully not. Alright, there's the setup.
Oh, is that
What?
the body? Because if so, that means the police is definitely involved in this. Oh, so he's dead now.
Renju?
Oh, and we've been fried. Oh, there's number 89. So number 89 killed Renju here. Well,
Hi.
shit.
You got new clothes.
Oh, man. Maybe he's about to get a new body. I don't know. The case remains unsolved. So that means we hit a lock here.
Yeah.
But does that mean the only other place we can go to is Annihilation after this? It's literally the only way we have
Would you
left.
like to save? Nah.
Let's throw that bad boy down there.
Ooh-wee.
That's saved. So, tell me, game. That is locked.
Yep.
Can't go there yet. But
That looks terrifying. Hey.
it has been unlocked.
I'm trying to remember all that happened though, because that was
So, I mean, I can
forever ago.
I can kind of like go through here a little bit. So, like this is where we were in that whole one,
Mm-hmm.
and we were going down the first one that showed all the murders happening,
Oh right, yeah.
and then everyone fucking died. You know, just straight up, everyone's dead in this one.
Oh right.
And then you have the boss sneaking up, and then you
In the
have
video, killing So.
whatever's happening here. So, let's go ahead and view the ending of the Annihilation route next time.
Ooh, so
It's gonna-
mysterious.
It's just a little bit of info that we don't have left, because we know that the boss is involved in something, at least in this one. So let's see
Yeah.
what new stuff we learn.
Ooh-wee.